After 2 weeks of the high school football season, just 6 teams in the BCSN footprint have a 2-0 record. Bowling Green, Central, Clay, Ottawa Hills, Perrysburg, and Southview. Plenty of big plays in those wins. And with that, we welcome in Mark Coons and Mike Robinson.
Thank you, Nicole. Mike Robb, one of the big plays last weekend, a game-winning field goal by Perrysburg's Taylor Thomas at Marysville to get the Jackets in that 2-0 club. Anthony Wayne, they are 1-1, thanks in part to a dynamite quarterback and a future Bowling Green Falcon.
Hey, you know, it's big-time players making big-time plays. And you already know in the Generals camp, they always got one guy that can get it done on the ground. That's their Army. But we talking about their Air Force today because it's all about Win Sharp. He gets it done on the field. So let's take a look. Mr. Kenny, he set him up for most of these parts. So looking at this play, oh, you got to love the orbit motion here by the wide receiver, setting this thing up, holding hard in that pocket and finding his guy wide open. You must say, if he's going to Bowling Green, wouldn't the defense want to key in on him? You would think so, but let's take a look at it. Here it is. See him in a twin spot. But take a look. You got a trip set. Now it's quads. Once the tailback flees to the outside, the free safety, he goes over and covers the tight end. That's not the guy you want to look for. You see the guy with his hand up? That's the guy that say hand down, man down. You got to make sure you cover the tallest, fastest, best receiver on the field, and that is Win Sharp every time. Take a look again. Another unique formation. You got two guys, but you can't take him down. He is that good. Special player, slippery out there. Watch out. Here he goes. Airborne. Take a look. You got quads to the bottom of the screen. Typically, you're going to see some type of bubble screen action. You see the defense adjusting. But now, DB in his back pedal. Not used to that grass. Slips, falls, 2 for 1, 1 for all. Mr. Sharp doing it all, getting it done. Taking it to the end zone, letting you know that the Generals got this game in the bag. Big time player right there. That is our big play breakdown. But
there's more.
Yes, it is.
Anthony Wayne, they are home on this coming week, taking on Bowling Green, another one of those 2-0 teams. But Clay Eagles, also 2-0. We just heard from Coach Gallius. We know they've got a big test coming up with Whitmer making the trip out to Oregon. I think we might be able to do this every week because every week Mason Heinchel is going to do something to make our jaws drop.
Oh, Mason Heinchel is a special football player, and obviously Coach Candle believes he is as well. He's making plays all over the field. Last year, he kind of came onto the scene. This year, he's bringing that grown man mentality to the football field and also doing big-time plays that you just don't expect normal high school players to make. So let's take a look at this one right here. This is a fun one. Take a look as he's getting flushed at the pocket. He uses his footwork, uses agility, and how did he even make that pass? We sat here and we went all. And that's the jaw-dropping plays you talked about. So let's break this thing down. This is why Coach Candle, look at that student section, get going. This is why Coach Candle and the crew sent that offer out. Take a look, you got play action pass. You see he sets up in the pocket, scoots, get underneath, protects the football, throwing it off of his back foot to Hudson Byer, but look how hard that pass is. He threw it off his back foot, going to the sideline, but put it on the inside leverage. Wow. I mean, I'm just sitting here just still understanding how could that guy make that pass. That's because he's done it a million times, working his tail off in the offseason, getting himself prepared for moments like that. And again, you got him on your football team, it's a great chance that you're going to win.
If you're sitting at home watching that play, you might think to yourself, why did he just throw it away? Well, essentially he did. He put it in a place that only his guy could get it. If Byers wouldn't have made the catch, it had just been incomplete. Perfect placement on that ball by Mason Heinchel. Your biggest takeaway from week 2?
Hey, week 2, you just like to see all these teams get better. Seeing Whitmer and Central, that was a nice battle there. But the development of Brady Ford, I want to see how he continues to grow because this week it's a quarterback battle between Mason Heinchel and Brady Ford. Those two are the guys I'm looking forward to seeing their development into week 3 from week 2.
College scouts are going to be keeping an eye on that game Friday night, and so will we. Mike Robb, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.